All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of the Lang Trading Chat Room. As always, it's going to go something like this. I'm going to start off. I'm going to look at the market bias, determine which way we think the SPY and the QQQ is going to head. After that, we'll review the favorites list on the right-hand side of the screen right here. We got long ideas in green. We got the short ideas in red. After we review that list, it will be time to start day trading. So that's what we're going to do. Make sure, as always, you guys ask any questions, comments, concerns, throw it up in the chat log. I will get right to it. Make sure you guys are practicing that proper money management. Make sure you have a trading plan and you follow that trading plan. This is a challenging business. You're not going to get rich quick or earn while you learn. You got to do it the right way. And that is by managing your risk, managing your portfolio. So make sure you guys are doing that. So let's get right into the markets. So flat open on the SPY and the Qs, 0.08 on the SPY, negative 0.06 on the Qs. So really just a flat open. Had a nice little topping tail day yesterday, bouncing off that like 410 area. So kind of just a really neutral bias today, guys. You see we got the resistance up here like 413.70. And then we got the support in that low from yesterday too. So really just kind of an inside day at the moment. Until we break out above or below, kind of going to be treating this like an inside day, just a choppy neutral bias. Qs are looking a little bit lower underneath the 315 mark. They do have room to drop down to 312. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. There's really no indication by the list. I mean, we have big stocks gapping up like Amazon. We got big stocks gapping down like Apple. So kind of just in a tough spot, a little choppy area. So gonna stay patient, stick to our guns, follow our plans. So start with this list. First idea here, we got PG, Procter Gamble. So this one is a pretty nice gap, gapping up over a consolidation right below this resistance at like 154, 155. So I would like to get it over that area. If it gets over that area, it has nothing holding it back. So it looks good. It has been trending higher. So I really like this PG pretty early. So keep an eye on that one. Next up, Amazon. So Amazon finally broke out of this range that we've been watching it trade in for a while now. Now it's getting up here. We do have this moving average right here, 107. I'll put it down a little bit actually, so it's at 107. So 107 is right at that 200 period moving average, basically a flat moving average. This thing is most likely going to impact the trade some way. The stock is not just going to rip through that area without some sort of price action at the 107 mark. So maybe we get a chance to trade it up to that area, but I'm going to be a little bit hesitant once it gets up there because that thing is a magnet. It just attracts the stock and it usually acts as resistance when it's below. So keep an eye on that one, but be mindful of that 200 period moving average there on Amazon. So next up we have HCA, so Healthcare Inc. This one's a pretty nice gap, gapping up 6% over multiple pivots. Really nothing holding this back. So keep an eye on this one. It's doing decent pre-market volume as well. So pretty nice gap, gapping on earnings. So should have some range to go as well. First gap on the short side, we have Apple. AAPL gapping under this little shelf at 165. Got another little support area at the 164 mark. But if we get under 164, I do like this. It looks like it's moving on up at the moment. But under 164, it has room to drop down to this trend line down to the 160 area. So keep an eye on that one. Next up, we have Meta, Facebook. So this one, another one gapping down. Not as much support, so I like this one a little bit better. So you can watch it. Should have easy room down to about 207, 208. This little pivot right here, kind of this what was the ceiling, becoming a floor here. So keep an eye on this one down to the 208 area. It's in a nice little void right now, so definitely tradable off the open. Next up, we have ALB. So this one is in a pretty solid downtrend, making lower lows, lower highs consistently, gapping underneath this little support area, gapping under this 190 spot. So quite a bit of room to run down to 180, 184. So keep an eye on this one. Does good range, good volume in the pre-market. So I like that quite a bit. ALB, nice short gap. Next up, we have CSX long. So this one's gapping up 3.5% over multiple pivots, one, two pivots right here. Should have room up to about 33 bucks. I mean, there's really no strong pivots holding us back to get there. Maybe a little hiccup here at the 32.50, but for all intents and purposes, should have a clear void up to that $33 area. So next up we have CL Colgate Palmolive. So this one's gapping up after a big move yesterday, clearing a nice little area of consolidation. It doesn't have a lot of volume, so I'm going to need to see some volume coming into this, but it is gapping up really nicely into a good void. Should have room to about $78, $79. So keep an eye on the CL higher. Next up, we have PPG, so Process Industries. This one's gapping up over a mega void, over a just big consolidation, moving up higher, consolidating, gapping up over that. So keep an eye on this one. Not doing great volume. That's my one downfall of this stock. Not the best volume, but otherwise, textbook gap. So keep an eye on the PPG higher. And then the last idea on the list is Zim, Z-I-M. So gapping down a little bit. Not my favorite idea, just because it is kind of in a junk. There's no clear trend here. It's kind of like a stage one, just back and forth, sloppy price action. So maybe it has room if it gets under this like 1960 area. If it gets going down, we'll keep an eye on it, but not my favorite idea at the moment. So that is the list. Looks like we got through that a little bit quicker than normal today. So got a couple minutes before the market opens. Let's see what's new over here. So we got some new education with TradingView. How about that, guys? How about that? Man, I felt kind of stuffed up, congested this morning. Didn't realize how bad it was until I just started this stream and started talking to you guys. Whew, man, my nose is stuffed up. Allergy meds aren't doing anything for me. Whew. Can you guys even hear me? Man, I feel like I got like a nose plug or something. I don't know. All right, guys, give me 1 second before market opens. I'll be right back. All right. Well, thought I might have had some decongestion, but looks like I don't. You guys are just gonna have to deal with it. You have to listen to my stuffy, congested voice, I guess, if you want to stick around. All right. So markets are open, guys. Markets are open. Yeah, no problem. I appreciate you commenting that, man. It means a lot to me. Thanks for saying that. USA bits. All right, guys. So market is open. I like PG quite a bit. This is my top watch, guys. PG looks really nice. I love this gap. I mean, this is a textbook gap right here. So top watch on PG. SPY and Q's both kind of pulling in early. What is this? He's all right. Yes, fine Q's pulling in. Amazon kind of hanging out. HCA's moving up pretty good right now, so a little bit more than what you want to see. Apple's higher. Facebook is chopping around. Honestly, I do like some of the long gaps better than the shorts. I do like the longs better than the shorts. They're looking a little bit more tradable. I like they just have a better void, most of them. Although a lot of my short ideas have issues. Like Apple's not in a clear void. Meta, same thing. ALB is different, I guess. So ALB is probably the best short idea, but just a lot of these long ideas just look so good, man. The gaps on these long ideas are really nice. Really nice. So keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. Stay on your toes. Be ready to go. CSX moving up. CL pulling in. PPG pulling in. PG's hanging out. And Amazon's going to get it right up to that 107 area, and then it's going to just. I'm not sure what it's going to do, honestly. It's just going to chop around. We'll see. We shall see. CSX hanging out. CL's moving on up. What is the volume here? Okay, so it's got some volume coming in. Got some volume on the CL. So keep an eye on this one, guys. I do like this. Over high of the day. Watch it. Watch that. PPG or PG's moving up. Not PPG. Just regular. Just one P. Just PG. I'm thinking about the CL. Low, high of the day by low of the day. CL. High of the day by low of the day. Mother trucker. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Sorry about this. I had the wrong account opened up. All right. And we're back. All right. There we go. There we go. Back at it. Got the right account now. You're watching Nova, Casey. Give me 1 second, Casey. I'll get to that, but I don't want to be missing any of these early trades right here. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled on my list just for a second longer. CSX getting sloppy. Guys, I want to watch the CL. Like I've been saying, I am watching CL like a hawk. That's my top watch. PG's looking really good. Amazon pulling in a little bit. HCA's moving up a lot. None of the shorts are looking great. ALB, keep an eye on it. With the CL guys, markets are kind of chopping around. Red bar on the SPY, green bar on the Qs. So I'm gonna get my order ready on this thing, guys. 77.41. Low 77.18. So I'm gonna probably give this a little bit more room here. So 30-cent stop loss. 77.71. Yeah, there we go. All right, I'm gonna get my order ready. There we go. Barely got that, guys. Barely got the CL. 71.41 by. Oh, that's not that one. By 71.11. All right, CL got that. Quick little 1 minute breakout. So automatically triggered in, raising my stop up to that low of the day there. So it was a 30-cent stop. Now it's 23 cents. So already had a little bit of protection. Yep, already got the stop where we need it to be. So good stuff there. CL. Yeah, got that order on CL. Still watching the PG, guys. Oh my goodness, I hate how freaking much it's ran up already. This is getting to the point where you don't want to be getting in this. It's up 263. Average days only 190. So A little bit concerning there with the range, you know. So HCA, oh, this is Amazon, my bad. So Amazon chopping around. HCA is another one that this is going to be, I mean, almost not tradable. It's almost doubled its average range, so that's tough. Those were some nice gaps. Those were some nice gaps, no doubt about it. So let's see the CL. So we need 77.71 out of CL. So it popped third of an hour right now. So good start to CL. Good start there. Let me check this list real fast again, and then I'll get to that Nova, Casey. The Zen is looking nice short. Not a bad idea. Keep an eye on Zim. Still has some range lower, and it's down in that void we need it to be. So, yeah, watch Zim. Watch the ZIM. ALB is another one I want to keep an eye on. Short. Looks pretty good. Has a lot of range. It's weak. Meta and Facebook, or Meta and Apple both. Apple looks a little higher. You can watch Meta. Meta's not too bad, but all right, let me check out this Nova for you. Should I change my? Should I change this? Go with the where is it at? The point and figure, Casey. No, I'm gonna actually. That really surprised me. I did not expect you to actually trade these charts. So whenever I'm like giving you this review, you're not looking at what I'm looking at. You're looking at an X and O chart. You're just kind of trying to get my take on it from a candlestick point of view, I guess. But all right, looking at the Nova 1825. So I'm getting in right up here. Stop loss dollar at 1725. Not a ton of protection here. Targets up to $20. So got a pretty good target right below that moving average. So that looks good, but this is, I guess you have a little bit more protection than what it looks like on the daily. Right at this area of what was resistance, kind of acted as support. So this thing could pull back though. Could pull back to that 1720 area. Count this move up. Maybe just get a little $18 pullback. So that's kind of what you're hoping for. Pull back to 18 and then rips higher. Target's in a good spot though, right at this pivot on the 20. So not a bad idea. Especially the hourly looks better than the daily. The daily looks a little bit tough and a kind of a downtrend, extended move. But you go to this hourly chart, not as bad. Still a little bit extended. Still kind of expect a pullback, but $20 is definitely in range. So not too shabby there, Casey. All right. So PG moving up. SPY and Qs both really just chopping around at the moment. Pretty choppy day so far. Looks like CL is pulling in a little bit here. Oh, not a little bit, a lot. Son of a gun. That thing really dropped, didn't it? Put in a nasty red bar. All right, well, it's holding support at the moment, so we'll see about it. Whew. Yeah, I really don't mind this trade at all, guys. Like, it's doing everything I want to see it do. Everything I want to see out of my stocks, CL is doing it. It's doing good volume. It's got a nice breakout pattern. It's in a good void. Mildly extended on the hourly chart, but then again, the last couple hours of the day, it really did just kind of rest, chop around. So, yeah, I have no qualms with CL. Yeah, Casey, that's what I was saying. I was reading your email and looking at that, and I was like, wow, this is impressive, interesting stuff. I didn't think it was actually like utilized like that. So, ooh, man, we held on like a hair and a biscuit on CL. Ooh, let's see a bounce right here. Come on, market gods. Nope, never mind. All right. Oh, there you have it. CL stop. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Out CL. I think it was, let's check here. Wasn't a bad loss. So yeah, about a 0.75 hour loss. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Like I said though, guys, this was, I mean, I liked it. Good clean breakout pattern, plenty of range, good void, strong stock. Nothing, no qualms with that one. So Original stop loss was 77.11, so it hasn't fit full stop yet. We've got a little bit of slippage on there, but all right. PG, damn, PG is gonna be tough, man. PG is gonna be tough. Amazon, another one that's just gonna, it's in that range under that 107. Like, I'm not a huge fan of it. Apple looks higher. Facebook grinding up. This ALB is not a terrible idea. CSX is weak. CL is just chopped around. Just what a dog. Man, this thing really just peekabooed us out of here. I'm gonna be a little bit upset. I'm gonna be a little upset if it just flashed down and that's gonna get us. And then Zim, guys. I do like this Zim. ZIM. Keep an eye on this. I'll put it on my list here so I can watch it. ZIM. So yeah, was that Costco trade, Casey? Was that something you're actually taking? I forget what the parameters were, like 5, 10 by something. I mean, the daily chart looks pretty good. The daily chart was an interesting point and figure chart with the trend lines and stuff, I guess you could say. I'm not sure if they're called trend lines on that chart, but man, CL, don't do that. Don't tag me out and then go higher. I mean, this is still viable for a trade. Plenty of range on CL, so we'll keep an eye on it. But at the moment, nothing to do with it. I do like Zim though. I want to watch Zim pretty closely. Under low of the day right here. So it's only done half its range, so it's got quite a bit left. Should have room down to about $18. Be about a 24-cent stop loss. Guys, watch this. Ow, son of a gun. Hard to borrow. Shit. Not going to be able to get shares of this. Son of a gun. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get shares of ZIM. I didn't even realize it was hard to borrow. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I didn't locate shares at all, so that's annoying. All right, so Zim is maybe if you can locate some shares, you can get it, but probably not gonna be able to get that on my end. PG, I mean, it looks higher, but then again, the range, man, the range is a major concern. So I'm not getting in for that reason alone. HCA chopping around. So honestly, the best thing out, I think, is honestly the CL. Just chopped us out, whipped us around, but I think it's still looking like the best long idea at the moment. Yeah, nothing else is super great. I'm gonna check my backups real fast. See if any of these are going higher. Nope. Not really. Guild, guys, we can watch Guild. Throw Guild on my list. CBay or Visa, I mean, my bad. Meh. CBay, same sort of thing. Meh. I guess I'm gonna throw Visa and Guild on my list here. Visa and Guild. Add those two. Short wise, we got Airbnb and Tesla. So you can watch Tesla short. Watch Tesla short. Watch some of this Guild, GILD, and switch to 1 minute as well. We are 15 minutes into the day, so get rid of that. And Guild looks pretty good actually. Doing good volume right now. So strong stock. Keep an eye on that one. Visa is an idea. It's not super great. It does have some resistance at 236. I mean, that resistance is from a while back, but it's still resistance nonetheless. So you can keep an eye on the Visa. Visa V. And I do like Tesla as well. So Tesla under that low from yesterday at 160.50. Watch Tesla. Watch Tesla under that low. Guys, markets are super choppy. I hate saying this every morning. You guys are sick of me saying this. Literally for every single day in April, it's just, I'm saying, markets are choppy. You hear me say it every day. Today is no different. My goodness. What a wild world we're living in. What a wild world. Yeah, Amazon's real choppy. HCA is pretty much untradeable. Apple, Meta, both moving up. We can watch ALB short. Still has range left. Not a great looking chart right now, but keep an eye on it lower. CL is breaking down, so honestly good. Good. Zim looks good. Zim under low of the day. If you're able to get some shares, maybe you can get it, but I did not locate any this morning. All right, Visa. It's very sloppy. I gotta wait for a cleaner pattern on Visa. It does look higher somewhat. A couple bottoming tails here, but need a little bit more a cleaner top there. God damn, yeah, guys. Visa is gonna, or not Visa. PG is gonna basically be done. Look at that on the 1 minute, a little 1 minute. This is not a 3-bar play though. This is one of those get you in, get you out type of plays. So while it looks good, it's very, very aggressive. Not for me. All right. Yeah, markets are super choppy right now, so still not a clear direction. Looks like they kind of want to bounce, holding this 411.75 area pretty well. So trying to get up over high of the day. Q's really just hanging out here as well. So just hanging out, guys. Not much to do. Got shaken out of that one trade on CL early. Lost about 347R. But it's been a pretty decent week. I mean, not actually, it really hasn't. It's been stupid choppy, but I mean, I've taken like 4 or 5 trades this week, and up until this CL trade, I hadn't lost a full R even. How you doing, Farhad? Having a good day? See, I've been managing my losers pretty well. It's just been very small losses. I just can't seem to get a winner. Can't get a winner here. It's just stupid choppy. Everything's going up a half R, pulling back, so not much. RVNC is what you're looking at, Casey. 32.75, so you're getting right up here. 75 cents at 31.76. So a ton of protection. Probably looking at an hourly chart or something. Yeah, this is a little bit tight, and it's in quite a range. Like this is a sloppy range. You're not in a real void right here. Quite a bit of resistance. Maybe a pop over 33 to 34, but then you got this resistance. A little bit extended up here as well. So yeah, this one's a little bit tough. It's just in a not a clear. It's like a kind of that stage 3 tug of war. No clear winner on the buyers or sellers. So it's kind of tough. I mean, 34 is the right spot for the target. Maybe it just continues one more big green bar, but yeah, in a little bit of a choppy area right here. Not a lot of direction. I guess it's moving higher. You call it a bull flag potentially on like a weekly chart. Sloppy bull flag, but it is moving up. I'm chopping around, so it looks higher than looks like it's better long than short, I suppose. But yeah, in a little bit of a tough spot there. So markets are selling off here. Thought they might go higher. Looks like they're not doing that. So yeah, Amazon lower. Apple has relative strength, so that's probably not being traded. Same with Meta. You can watch ALB's probably my favorite idea at the moment. ALB has a lot of range left actually. Pretty good volume. It does have a spread. Oof, 40 cent spread. Like 250 on the stop, which is a manageable spread. So yeah, watch ALB. I don't see a whole lot else other than that. Soon moving lower. If you can get it, it's there. Beast is still chopping around. Guys, Tesla looks pretty good. I wish it was a little bit lower at that low from yesterday, but this does look like a pretty solid short idea. $2 stop loss. You need like 159. Markets are moving lower. SPY's got room to drop. Qs are kind of in this void now. Breaking under this 315 pivot. If we get under there and like get it going, we got easy room down at 313 on the Qs. So yeah, watch that for a breakdown. I'm gonna keep my eyes on Tesla. I want to watch the Tesla short. Tesla short. Gosh, I really just wish it was down here at 160.56. That'd make me feel a lot better. But, all right. I think Guild is probably my favorite long idea at the moment. Guild looks the best up there. V's is pretty choppy. There's big deep coming. What is like a big deep sell off? Is that what you're trying to say? I wouldn't disagree with that. Especially if we get under this 313 area on the Qs, we got room to drop, man. At least down to 307. I mean, we got room to drop. Yeah, we got deep room to drop. I concur. We'll see if it happens today, man. We've been stupid choppy every morning this week, so man, CL was impressively weak. 20% down. What would that be? Ooh, he's calling a big move down. I can't. I gotta get on a. I gotta blow this chart up for that one. 20% move down would put us at 330. I mean, this doesn't sound too crazy actually. It could very well happen, especially on a largest time frame. Zoom out a little bit. 330 could happen. The 1 week time frame. Yeah, I mean we hold the 200 period moving average so far. We get under that, we got room. Pretty easy room. This next area would be like 320. If we get under the 360 spot, 350 spot. Guys, ALB. Watch this. Like I said, probably be at 250 on the stop loss. I probably would give it $3. Give it $3. You need 181. So yeah, still plenty of range on that. So watch ALB. A little bit extended, but what is this stock again? Frost Chemicals. What do they do? Let's find out. I'm not reading all that. Actually, I genuinely don't care. Honestly, I don't care what they do. I'm just looking at the chart. And yeah, ALB, guys, markets are looking lower, so I want to find a short idea. ALB looks like the best one. Looking like a solid short idea. It's chopping around right here. Peep the 1 minute. It's kind of wedging lower, so keep an eye on this one. Under low of the day with about a $3 stop loss. Under low of the day, $3 stop loss. Watch ALB. What is this company called? I guess I should know the name. Maybe Albert. I don't know. Albemarle. whatever. We're calling it ALB. I don't know what that is. You're gonna Baba. All right, give me 1 second here, Casey. I think I might put my order in on this ALB. I wish it was retesting the low of the day, not just this little area right here. So yeah, markets are definitely looking lower, looking weak at the moment. Breaking down. Qs have a lot more room to go than SPY. SPY still has that support at the 410 area, so we'll watch that. ALB kind of bouncing. So I'm gonna keep my eye on the ALB. I'll check this BABA out real fast for you, Casey. Got in on Wednesday, short. Imagine, okay. So got in Wednesday, 93. So you got in, I'm breaking out right here. You're right above the 200 period moving average, so a little bit aggressive there, but it's broken through it pretty easily at the moment. Stop loss at 99, so had a good stop. I like where that's at above this pivot right here and this pivot here. So good stop loss. And then target is 85. So yeah, pretty good. Might get a little bit of a bounce at 88. This is where the gap fill starts, so it's coming down to that area. So yeah, but I mean 88, 85 is a pretty solid spot. Next area of real support. So yeah, nice trade on the BABA. One thing I would be worried about is that moving average, but it sliced through that pretty easily, so should be good there. All right, and we're right back to the ALB. So I can go ahead and get an order ready for this. 84.76. Stop loss 776. Yeah. $3 stop loss. Target is 181.76. Target's right around in this area here. Be able to tighten that up a little bit. All right. So give this thing a little bit of room here. All right, guys. I'm watching the ALB. ALB is my top watch. Got an order ready for it. Haven't entered it just yet. I really would, like I said, like to see it come down and like test at least 185. I really don't want to get in on a big red bar that just triggers and like rips, you know. I'd like to see it give us that pop when we get in there, but I don't know if I'm going to get that. I might just have to go ahead and send it. I'm going to wait another minute until this 5-minute bar finishes, and then after that, I guess I'll go ahead and send it. There isn't any news or anything that's going to shake up the market, so we're good on that front. And this is okay. Alrighty. So yeah, markets are looking pretty weak right now. Pretty weak. So yeah, definitely leaning towards the short side. Got about 10 seconds left on this bar, so I'm gonna go ahead and enter my order on ALB. ALB 184.76 by 187.76. ALB. Like I said, I really would like this thing to come down and retest 185, chop around, then go lower. Yeah, so I'm still not sold on this. I might end up canceling the ALB, but we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep a very close eye on it. This PG is Dunzo. Hangs on. That 107 area, man. That moving average is a concern. Apple's rolling over in this now, so I guess you can watch Apple short, but it still has that pretty solid support at 164, so be careful there. Yeah, I don't see much else, guys. I'm hanging out out, maybe get some sort of position. Man, Visa's looking lower now. Tesla's still hanging out in this low. Maybe like a $2 stop on Tesla. I'm a little bit tempted here. You see what I'm looking at, guys? It's putting in a breakdown right here, but you're right above or support, right above multiple supports. Kind of pull back. So this is a support. This is a major support. This is like a minor support. So you got two areas you got to break through before you're into that void. So a little bit aggressive there on the Tesla. All right, man. It's Friday, guys. You feel the pull of the weekend already. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, and I'm back. Whew. Man, markets are really, really getting it going lower. Dropping like three big red bars on the SPY. Qs, same thing. So ALB is putting in some topping tails, so it's what you want to see, kind of right at VWAP. So I like that because now it's giving me a better spot to put a stop out. I got a $3 stop right now. As soon as it triggers, I'll probably lower it down like to 256, 260. And then once it really gets going, I can put it down to that 172 area, right above VWAP right now. So looking good. All I need is need that trigger here. And CL really just rolled over. Like I said, I didn't have any issues with this. This was a solid trade. Like I said, I mean, you could say it's a little bit extended on the daily after a big green bar up, but really, I mean, it moved up and then it rested for a couple hours there. So yeah, I really don't have a problem with that CL. Don't have a problem with that one at all. This has been a pretty choppy week, though. I'll tell you what, man. Pretty choppy. Each day, just been we've been struggling to find good setups. It has not been easy trading. Markets have been sloppy inside days and such. Not making for the easiest day trading. But also, we've been doing a pretty good job of managing risk and not getting real big losses. So most of the losers this week were like 0.1, 0.2. So that's some manageable losses. All I need is a couple winners to make that back up. And I still do like this guild, guys. GILD. Still got some pretty solid range left, doing good volume. So not great volume, but good enough volume. So watch it for a little buy setup, maybe breakout if it consolidates long enough. So keep an eye on the guild. Visa is weak. Tesla moving up. ALB is moving up as well. So like I said, I might be canceling this ALB here soon. Might be canceling that soon. Check some of these backup ideas real fast. The ABNB is actually not too bad. You can watch ABNB under this low of the day. Gives you a pattern. Keep an eye on that one. Otherwise, some of these other backup ideas are not looking super hot. Not looking super hot. So, all right. So yeah, we can watch Airbnb under low of the day, like 112. I don't want to give it too much of a stop. Next area support is like 110, so $2 stop would be wide, too wide. I get away with $1 stop loss, run it down to 111, right where these pivots, a little bit above, but keeping on the A, B, and B, it is a pretty weak stock, looking lower. Yeah, watching the A, B, and B. Got an order in on ALB. Still just chopping around on this thing, man. Still just chopping around. You guys have a good week this week? My week's been all right. It's actually it's not been great. It's been a pretty like I said, it's been tough sledding. Not a lot of opportunity. So yeah, I'm down 0.87. So let's see here. I'm gonna add this CL trade in real fast. See where that puts us at. 33 is 77.22. All right, stop loss was 77.11. So that's going to put us at down 1.7 R. Yeah. So that was definitely my biggest loss of the week. So that loss was actually as big as my other 4 losses combined. So yeah, hurt a little bit on CL, but still, like I said, I really don't have any qualms with this trade. I mean, it looked good. It had everything I needed on it. ALB still chopping around. A, B, and B hanging out. Yeah, keep an eye on the A, B, and B. This is probably my top idea, guys. I really do like this under 112. It's not okay. It is tradable as well. It's not hard to borrow like that Zim was. So, ooh, SPY is kind of finding a bottom right here in this 410 area. Q's trying to find something at 314. So just stay patient. Still got that order in on ALB. Still got an order for ALB under low of the day. So you can watch that. Otherwise, I don't see much, guys. If you guys have any ideas, throw it up there. Otherwise, we're gonna be hanging out. Yeah, like I said, it's been a tough week, man. I've had one, two, three of my trades have gone to 0.8 R or higher, and then pulled back and tagged me out. So it's been choppy, man. The follow through has not been there really. Not been a ton of follow through. I mean, like I've been saying, we are in a range. Look at the SPY. There's a bunch of inside days, chop, slop, Qs, even worse. Even worse on the Qs. So this is not doesn't make for easy day trading when you get a market like this. So hopefully we get some sort of direction coming next week or the week after. Or not the week. Another week of this would really just be remarkable. So this upcoming week, this is the last week of April. I mean, if we chop around for another week, that would just be an entire month of chop. You see, so far we've just the literal range of this month is $9, and we have had single days, literally single days. This day right here is $9.99. So that one day was wider than this entire month has been. Got a couple different candles like that. So, I mean, you want to talk about choppy? April 2023. Look it up. Choppy. This might honestly be the choppiest market I've ever traded, like this month. I don't know if there's another month. Maybe this back in November of last year. little bit choppy, but I don't know. It's pretty impressive this year. Right, guys, give me 1 second. Ooh. Man, I don't know if this ALB is ever gonna trigger. This thing is the more it does this, the less I like it. It needs to roll over and put me in soon, or else I'm gonna be canceling this order. Airbnb's moving up a little bit. No real issue with that, honestly. No issue with the Airbnb move. Don't want to see it go too much higher. Like to see a little bit of a pullback here as well. So, oh man, yeah, I might be calling it a day here soon, guys. I'm feeling the Friday vibes right now. Getting that pull of the weekend. And like I said, I'm not seeing a whole lot for trading purposes either. Like, I'm trying to find an idea, but I'm not going to be forcing just any old random trade. I'm not going to just force something. Let's check out this ACLX. In at 37. So it's breaking out right here. So pretty solid. It is a big move up, but it is still breaking out over this range. So 37. Stop loss at 30.56. A safe stop loss. Should have plenty of room to pull back. Like, I think a pullback to 34 would be pretty likely. So a good area with the stop loss down there. Targeting up in the $48 mark. So up here, a little bit of a wide target, but this isn't an uptrend. Stage two, it's an early, just IPO'd stock. So this thing definitely has room to run. So yeah, not a bad idea at all. ACLX, what is this? Like a farm, health tech, biotech? Yeah. So yeah, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. You got some safe parameters right there. There's PG buy setup triggering. But guys, the problem with this buy setup is its first move is so big. I would not expect this to get to high of the day or over by any means. So, I still have my ordering on ALB. Like I said, I might be canceling this here soon. If we get over 187, it's going to be tough to hold that. Tesla's just ripping higher. But Airbnb, not a bad idea. I don't like how we went all the way up to 1320 because now that stop loss is a little bit wide there, but it still has range. Still should have room down to about 110. Should be good down to 110 on Airbnb, but again, I don't know if I trust this market short anymore. We are bouncing pretty good. I mean, we could be putting in a sell setup, but then again, there's a lot of support at 410, so I don't know. You see this 314 on the Qs. A lot of support right here. A lot of jump. So yeah, just stay patient, I suppose, man. It's been a pretty lackluster week of trading. Not a lot of opportunity. Been taking like one trade a day, and they've just been grinders. So looking like today might just be more of the same. Yeah, like I mean, I hate doing this to you guys, but like I said, I'm not just gonna force trades just to keep you entertained. You know, like I need trades, and I need good trades, not just any old random that looks higher type of buy setup. You know, I need a clear pattern with a clear trend. I'm trying to stack the odds as greatly in my favor as I can. Thing Thinking about this Airbnb sell setup. Just kind of banking on a market sell setup if I do that. 1257. I still give it a dollar stop loss. You tighten that thing up pretty quickly. Probably give it a little more of a dollar stop loss if you wanted it. Guys, I'm thinking about this Airbnb sell setup. 1257 by what would it be? I just go 1357 right above VWAP. Dollar stop loss. You need 1157, so pretty easy target there. A little bit of a tight stop, but keep an eye on this. I still do have an order on ALB, which is again getting ready to reconsider that one. Probably give it a little bit tighter, a little bit wider. Like I said, go just over the whole number, 158.50. So you're gonna need 107, 111.07. Still plenty of range to get, not plenty of range, but still has the range. In a downtrend, it's doing good volume, more than usual. I mean, that 112 area is definitely support though. You see it right here, guys, on the hourly chart is an area of support. Check out the 15. 113 is an area as well, so running right back up into that. I'm gonna keep a very close eye on. I'm not gonna switch off this thing. If it breaks over that 1320 area, I'm not gonna be watching it. But if it just kind of hangs out right here, puts in a double top on the 1 minute and starts pulling back, I'm gonna be getting ready for an order. We got another 2 minutes, minute and a half before that 5 minute bar completes. So that's kind of what we're watching right now. We'll see if it breaks over that and if this 5 minute bar completes before then. So, like I said, I'm going to get an order ready for it. 112.57 by, where do I want this stop at? That's the question. Where do you want the stop at? Dollar stop or give it a little more room? I'm gonna go for like $1.25 or something. Just give myself a little bit of extra protection so if I can lower it down pretty quickly. And like I said, I think the range is there for pretty much any sort of trade. So I'm gonna go 12.57. I'm going short here, so I'm gonna go 125. 113.82 is right about here, right above that red bar. Yeah, all right. What is it going to be? 20 or 32? All right. So yeah, get my order ready for the Airbnb. Markets are continuing higher, so SPY and Q, both ripping up high of the day, close to it at least. Man, that's making for some tough trading right now. CBay alert went off. Yeah, I'll switch over to CBay in a minute, but it's showing some relative weakness now as well. Market's absolutely ripped, and this thing just kind of barely popped up. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this order in. If it goes over the 1320 area, I'm gonna cancel it. But until that point, we will leave it in there. Give this about 10 cents or so. Is that right? The price? Nope. There we go. So order is in there on Airbnb. 112.57 by 113.72. It hasn't triggered just yet. ALB ALB, same thing, has not triggered just yet. And this is getting worse and worse. So getting ready to cancel that ALB soon. And then check out the C-Bay. Yeah, this one kind of gapped up over the area that I wanted it to. But it did pull back and give you an entry. But yeah, not a bad idea. I honestly did not put a swing trade order in on it this morning just because it peekabooed over that area, ran up hard towards the end of the day. So I was like, you know what? What really sold me was the monthly chart. Like, man, this thing's up huge. It can definitely continue going, but it's already had a pretty big move. I'll probably wait for some sort of pullback at this point. But I did take, what else did I get? Oh, this ECVT. This one, I was looking at this one like a daily buy setup, pulling back right at an area of support. It's like over 1144. I kind of like this. You give it like a 70-cent stop loss, run it up. So ECVT is one I was watching. Yeah, the C-Bay just, especially this morning, it gapped up a little bit more than what I wanted to see. So didn't get the order in there. All right. Man, dude, you want to talk about a choppy market? I just hate saying this, guys. I really do. Because it is every day. It has been every single day for the past like 2-3 weeks. It's just looked like this. Chop, chop, chop. Finally think, oh, maybe we'll get a little bit of bullet bearishness. I mean, we'll get a little trend going, maybe. Nope. V fucking bottom, right back up to the top, all the way back up. Like, there's not much to do with this, man. Not much to do with it. It is very unfortunate. You get a market that choppy, that undirectional. It's honestly annoying a little bit, you know? It's a little bit just annoying. All right. Yeah, I don't see anything else worthwhile. Guild just keeps grinding up higher. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Still got that order in on A, B, and B. So underneath that 112.50 area, I still got my order in. I really would like to see it trigger on this bar. I don't want to see it chop around anymore. This green bar right here, you got like 50 seconds before that bar closes. So yeah, I don't know. This is such a choppy market. This is just making it tough to trade. Tough to pick a direction when it's like this. Yeah, AOB at this point is just, it found a pretty solid support, putting in some higher highs and such, or higher lows, I suppose. See, I'm very close to canceling this order. Very close to canceling the ALB. Yeah, honestly, guys, I'm probably gonna be calling it a day here in about 5-10 minutes or so. There's just not much going on. Not much here. How has your traction been on TradingView? What do you mean by traction? You mean my traction on TradingView? Not exactly sure what that means. You're looking at shop, scalping a bit of Shopify. Yeah, this is an inside day, so it looks a little bit higher, but also it looks just like the markets. Looking like this is like lock in step with the SPY. Just chopping around, big sell off, right back up to the top. So not a lot of relative strength there on the Shopify. So if you think the market's going higher, this could definitely be going higher, but It is an inside day at the moment. We got some resistance up here at the 48.70 area. So if it gets over that, has a gap fill up to like 49, but yeah, very market correlated at the moment. Uh, how's your traction been on like streaming? The streaming's been good actually. I've been getting a good number of views. You guys have been a little more active in the chat, which always makes it for a better experience. So yeah, the trading view streaming's been going well. The trading via the streaming is it's been all right. You know, like I said, it's been a tough month to pick a direction and get some trades working for you. So I think we managed it well though. Managed our losses. Haven't had any real big losses at all. So you're streaming as well. Well, hell yeah, man! I'll give you a follow. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. This market is so ugly. Look at this hourly chart on the Qs. Look at this. Since this is the start of April, right here. Like, somebody tell me, I'll pay you. Tell me the trend of this stock. Tell me where it's going next. There's no way to know. If it gets over this area, it looks higher. If it gets under this area, it looks lower. But like, I mean, you look at the first bar of the day too. This first hour, it's always gap down, just chopping, just ripping. It's just not a lot of direction. Not a lot of direction. Look at the 4 hours. Why did you tell me to do that? It's even uglier. It's even. Oh my goodness! It is just this month, man. This month has been something. Yeah, it's been a choppy month, no doubt about it. Just ugly, ugly chop, man. Oof. But you know what? We'll get some direction eventually. Markets can't chop around forever. I mean, they'll remain irrational longer than we remain solvent, but they're not going to stay irrational forever. There will come a time when we get a little bit of direction. Whether it's breaking out or breaking down, well, that's the $65,000 question, but one way or another, it's going to happen. So guys, Airbnb cancel. Airbnb is cancel for sure. Chop is okay if you can scalp the ups. Yeah, I mean, you can get a nice little pop, but it sure as shit doesn't make it easy. Not making it easy. You gotta be careful trading the chop. Guys, ALB is another one I'm about to cancel. Gee whiz. This thing is not looking. Yeah, actually, I am canceling this. There's no reason. No reason to have that. I mean, I put that order in there half an hour ago. 30 minutes ago, I had my order ready for it, and it's just chopped around, grinded higher all day. So we're gonna cancel it. We're gonna cancel that. Otherwise, I don't see much. Like I said, guys, I'll probably call it a day here in a couple minutes. So if you have any other last minute questions, comments, let me know. If you guys want to comment about how your week has been, feel free to do that as well. Like I said earlier, I am down about an hour and a half this week. So didn't take a whole lot of trades. Managed the downside pretty well. Just couldn't get anything going long or short, I guess. Couldn't get any follow through. We had multiple trades go like 80, almost 90% to target and then pull back. So it's just been tough trading. Just tweeted me. All right, bet. I'll check that out as soon as I get off of here. Tell me. Appreciate it, my man. Yeah, ALB is just not doing what you want to do. So yeah, guys, I don't see anything else. So yeah, and if you guys have any more questions, I'm gonna go through this list one more time, and then I'm gonna give it a rest. So you guys have a good weekend. You two bowl wins. Appreciate you tuning into the stream, contributing to the feed. It always makes it for a better time. So man, again, I'll review this CL trade. Like I said, man, I really don't mind it. I really don't mind it at all. It's chopped around, looks like it's moving higher, putting in some bottoming tails. Looks like buyers are stepping up. Look at the daily charts. Like, wow, this thing's got a nice void, gapping over consolidation over the 200 moving average. Hourly chart, you'd be like, maybe it's a little extended on the 65, but it's got some rest, got a gap up, so should be all right. And then just rolled over. So, like I said, not a problem with this one at all. I'd take that trade again. So yeah, and that's the only trade I got this week or today. I mean, try to get some AB and B, try to get the ALB. Neither of them decided to do what I needed them to, so cancel the order. And that's gonna do it for me, guys. Yet another choppy week on the Lane Trading chat room. That is all right, guys. We, like I said, we managed the risk well. We limited the downside. So as soon as we get some direction, we're gonna be taking full advantage of it. So I will see you guys back here Monday morning. Like I said, if you have any questions or anything, you can send me an email, shoot me a DM on Twitter, whatever it is. Just yeah, don't hesitate to reach out. So take care, guys. Best of luck to you. Have a great weekend.